Welcome to SKUMCAST.
Hey guys. What a beautiful intro. I'm Jacob Bishop. I'm here along with my favorite co-host of all time. Also, I'm supposed to be with him because I'm forced to be on the podcast with him, Corey Madiabas.
Hi.
And then we have our other favorite piece of shit, Eddie, 3/4. There you always do that shit.
Every time.
And we got a special guest today. Not autistic kind of special, but special in the kind of way you wake up on Christmas morning and you receive the best gift you've ever received in the entire world. It's Aaron.
Aaron Acero.
Yo, what's up? I'm on the mic, everybody.
Yes, sir.
I don't usually sound like this, but it's happening now.
He's going to sound like that for the rest of the podcast, actually. And we're going to have some beatboxing going on in the background.
Yes, sir.
It's not good when both of you guys do the beatboxing at the same time, but I was hoping Aaron would rap over that.
Oh, yeah, I was about to come in. I was feeling it.
Well, all right. Well, hey, Aaron, I wanted to ask, how's your YouTube channel going?
YouTube job?
YouTube channel.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I don't have a job.
He's like, what a joke that is. YouTube doesn't give you money.
Yeah. Right. It's all right. I don't really get a lot of anything from the YouTube, honestly.
Oh, really?
But it's good to have. You know, we were kind of talking about that before. It is really good to have that because there is a market for YouTube, and I've gained some traction with the AZ Local Show YouTube channel, but I don't know. Nowadays, people want quickness. My main source is Instagram. That's where I kill it the most.
Honestly, that's kind of where we've been at too. Anytime we've ever done like
Instagram?
Every time we do the ad boost, we get like thousands and thousands of people on it.
We went from like 1,000 the first single. The second single was at like 2,700, and then the most recent one we hit 5,000 likes on our boost.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Fuck me then. I didn't know.
Why don't you look at the fucking...
because I'm
You're
retarded.
an admin, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, obviously TikTok is booming right now, but I don't fuck with TikTok. I don't know if you guys fuck with TikTok. But...
I don't fuck with TikTok
I was forced to.
but
we're going to, though.
yeah, but
you should.
That's where the market is.
Exactly,
so.
you should. If you're smart, if we were able to hire on someone younger than us to take care of that, yeah, that'd be dope. But yeah, that's where the market's going to. But Instagram is where I'm at. Facebook is just about complainers, and there's so many old people and their parents like adding you.
That's our supporters.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Right?
son! I love your latest podcast.
Oh, I get that from my grandma. She's complimenting things. She's
Right?
like, Jacob, you look so handsome there.
Yeah.
I was going to say, wait, your grandmother's listening to our podcast? That's a first.
Oh no, I hope not.
Yeah, no.
Because this is bad.
Yeah. I love that stuff you said about colored people.
Oh boy. My favorite part was when you mentioned how you masturbated with hot dogs in your hand.
Yeah.
How did you do it?
Jacob, how did you do it?
Yeah, it's like the paparazzi. They come up. Speaking of hot dogs, Aaron, do you ever just crank it here and there?
Yeah, you were talking about that. I'm probably gonna think about you masturbating to hot dogs and masturbate to that.
That's actually a good idea. I should probably put that up and see how many views I can get.
True. Yeah, put it on Pornhub or XNXX.
We should get
Either
some
one.
sort of massception going where you start masturbating about me masturbating to you masturbating to hot dogs. Wait, were you masturbating to the hot dog?
No, I was actually watching lesbian porn. That'd be weird if I just threw on some hot dogs doing it. I don't know.
You were watching Sausage Party.
Oh boy, that's all.
I thought it was like some 4D experience. You're like eating the hot dog, watching Sausage Party, masturbating.
No.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. I feel like
No,
you're capable of it. You're
I
capable.
probably am, yeah. But that was the irony of it was I was I had hot dogs jerking off, and I was watching lesbian porn that doesn't have any hot dogs in it.
Yeah.
As well as also doing homework.
Yeah, that was the turnoff part.
I've always wanted to ask this, and I don't, and I feel ashamed of the fact that I live in this house, and I have not asked you this question. What kind of homework was it? Like math homework, or what was it? You don't even remember?
I don't remember, dude. I just remember my parents left for a quick second, and I was like, I'm hungry, but I'm also horny. It's like knock two birds out with one stone.
That's efficient.
I
think, but one would make the hot dogs after their parents come back, because that's the thing you wouldn't get in trouble by.
Were you able to finish the hot dog and then clean up, or was there some sort of like you had to like, you know?
It was kind of a blur at that moment. You know how like when you're jerking off and you're really like getting into it, it kind of becomes a blur.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Like
That's awesome.
there's
That post-nut clarity.
I would like to imagine your parents walked in on you and just closed the door, and they just have chosen to never bring it up to you.
They're like, he's making hot dogs again.
They just saw you for a second. They're like, no.
They just look at you like you bring up some hot dogs, and you're just looking like.
They
just look at you.
their search history, how to disown my son.
Yeah, it's like 10 years later, and they're like at the party, like hot dogs, and they get these flashbacks. They're like, no,
Like PTSD flashback.
yeah,
Back in Nam.
that's great.
No, but Aaron, like, what do you have any like interesting masturbating stories? I mean, maybe someone catching you, or like an interesting porn you have watched and you jerked off to, or
Let me think about this for a hot second.
it's a thinking man's question.
It is, and I do love the challenge.
Yeah.
I've definitely been walked in on by my brother.
Really?
I don't know if he knew, honestly, but he did walk in. And
Wait,
Was he
what do
too
you mean?
shocked by that?
I quickly changed the channel. I thought nobody was home. It was like after school, you know, it was like 7th, 8th grade. And, you know, I changed the channel, and it was right away on static, and he walked in, and I was like, oh, something must be wrong with the TV. And, you know, I had like a pillow over my pants. And he
Wait,
like
what
walked.
channel? Wait, you were watching it on? Like,
It was like, you know, early like cassette tapes, so you could change the channel because it had to be on like channel, you know, 4 or 3 or whatever it was.
okay.
So if you changed it,
okay.
it'd be like a static or fuzzy
Oh,
channel.
I
real
got
quick.
you. Okay.
You know, it was that early in the game.
These fucking kids wouldn't know.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I love me some VHS. porn.
Showing my age there a little bit, but yeah, dude, I'm 43.
What?
No, dude,
No, I was gonna say, dude, like you're looking pretty good for that age.
no, I'm 33, but
Oh,
still,
okay. Yeah, that's still
a lot of people think I'm younger.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all the masturbating. I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah.
It's sucking the life out of me.
Well, that's one thing I never understood, like why religions and stuff would tell you, hey, it's not good to do that when you get so much post-nut clarity out of it.
Honestly,
Like I told these guys, and we all agreed on it. Like, yeah, you should definitely jerk off before making any big life decision.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you can see everything like clearly.
yeah.
honestly, yeah.
Those Tinder girls are starting to look good, and then you jerk off, and then you realize they're just fat fucks, and you're like, wow, that was not a good idea.
Dude.
That was a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Fat fucks, do you want to come up and join us and tell us what you think?
They're coming.
They're knocking at the door.
Here they are, reporting.
We don't think a lot about you. Dude, all right. So this is your guys' podcast.
Yes, sir. This is us, and so yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you for making me drink again. I was sober. I was straight edge for like 2 days.
I'm happy. I mean, I don't know if anybody's like addicted to anything, but I'm really happy that I've been able to handle alcohol. I feel like it would suck to like be an alcoholic.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to like rely on it every night or something.
Yeah, I feel like it would really be just a bummer to get that deep into it, but yeah, I'm so thankful that I've never been. I'm gonna drink these 2 beers. Usually, like when I buy a 6-pack, it'll last me weeks, and if I drink like 2 beers, the second one I just pour out half of it.
Oh,
Six
really?
pack here
Yeah.
lasts like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't even
you guys
drink.
are young, and it's like a house with all you guys together, so that's a little
Yeah.
bit different. I've lived with like
That's
a
a
quote unquote
sausage
party house,
Yeah.
like with friends, which is cool.
Yeah.
It was every Sunday when I was throwing them, but then I was like, I need to calm down.
Yeah.
I can't keep getting drunk every weekend.
You guys ever have parties where you charge people to get in?
Oh no.
We got to that point at a house I lived in.
Really?
Yeah, we had like 5 kegs. We'd
Well,
like
those-
send out flyers.
Were
and
those
shit.
randos?
Whoa.
It would get to that point
Yeah.
like where friends would invite friends and friends and
Oh,
friends and
okay.
friends and like, hey, there's this party. So that's why we charged. But we had 2 parties like that where we had 5 kegs at both of them, and we made money on them. Like it was pretty dope.
Well, they usually come and they'll bring alcohol though too, so it's like a contribution to that, and then we'll also pitch in for pizza.
Yeah.
The standard kind of shit
pizza.
like that.
That sounds
Yep.
dope.
But hold on, Aaron. So I have to give you give you a pat on the back for that one. Like, damn, I've never heard of someone's house getting to that point where you actually charged and made money.
It's called
Because
the
at
Jewish
that-
mindset.
Well, at that point, no, because at that point, that's not a house. That's a venue.
Oh, dude, because we were, that's when we had our little, startup band at that point. We were trying to get shows. And yeah, we played a couple of bands the first one. And the second one, we even had like a barbecue. Like we had hot dogs and hamburgers that were cooking and shit.
That's
But more
actually not a
bands
bad
at that
idea.
one too. So yeah, that's why we were like charging. But I think that second one got broken up by cops. But we were of age by that point. But yeah, the standard people kind of dipped and jumped over fences. and shit.
Aired out here like the metal version of Project X.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Project X. Yeah, that's
You've
right.
never seen Project X?
No.
No.
It's a movie about
Oh,
a
it's
crazy
that,
party.
It's so okay. What the hell are those movies called that are like all first person
Oh,
view?
those POV.
Yeah,
movies?
so it's like one of those POV movies, except it was like this guy who threw this party, and it just got hella out of control.
Yeah.
Like stupid out of fucking
stupid out of
control.
control.
I was thinking
Actually,
of that
I haven't-
other first-person movie, that action one.
No, there's no action in this
Yeah.
except
Oh.
maybe
Yeah,
fights that broke
honestly,
out.
like,
but-
when I look back at it as an adult, the only benefit is that it taught me how to organize things, and it taught me how to mingle with people, and that's what I like doing with AZ
Like
Local
is
Show.
there a different species?
he's out here saying this was educational.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really, it was a waste of time. I could have been like in college learning stuff. Or
Well,
something.
shit. I mean, I
That,
mean,
that is a waste of time, though, right? College is a waste of time and money.
Yeah, no, yeah.
no, money definitely. I don't know about time. But at the same time, I mean, like, Aaron, I mean, at this point, I feel like we could see you as, like, a future venue owner. What do you think?
Ooh, that's so stressful sounding. But yeah, it'd be cool. I feel like I would turn into Joe's Grotto. Some
No,
point.
you would
I would
not.
turn into Joe like,
No.
you bands aren't good enough. Did you guys hear about that rant that he did?
Oh my god, that
didn't.
was bad.
that's
I didn't
basically
hear
what his
about this.
that's basically what his complaints
Wasn't
were.
it like a what? Like it was like a 45-minute like live video about saying how the bands aren't good
It
enough.
was a whole bunch of old heads that got together, and yeah, they're just complaining. But yeah, Joe's complaints, paraphrasing, but we're basically talking about how, any band and every band was coming and they weren't all great and they weren't bringing people, which I'm sure is half and half true. I'm sure that does happen. We all seen that.
Well,
I
it's-
used to be a band like that, bringing nobody to fucking shows.
Well, fuck, we all used to. Like, I mean, shit. I mean, like, I've been doing this for 10 years. Of course,
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
in one of those. But
I
at
just
the
started.
same, well, I mean, but at the same time, though, like, if he has that big a complaint, doesn't that complaint fall on the promoters? Because they're the ones who's bringing the bands in.
Yes and no. Yeah. Yes and no. But the bands also always have to do their part. And let's be honest. There's
Well, of
every
course
band.
they
Not
do.
every band does their part.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into it, and a lot of people don't think about it. Like making your own flyers.
Selling your own tickets.
Yeah,
going out
making
there,
the
actually
physical
selling
trip,
it.
making physical trips to deliver tickets to people, making it easy for people. Because not only everybody's like, I don't want to have to go online and order it. I just like, it's like shit like that. Like you have to make it super fucking easy. For
Yeah,
people.
you basically have to, because honestly, like that was like the bit of the grind for the past like 10 years that we've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I've been around it a lot.
You've been around it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, being with Aaron, so you definitely know. But like basically back in the day, that pay to play, that good old pay to play.
Dude, Battle of the Bands, aren't those the worst when you realize like usually what those are?
Oh,
they're usually
I played a Battle of the Bands here in CG.
dude, they're usually made by
not
like the headliner band or whatever it is, and it's to get people to see that band, and they win because it's all fucking set up already and shit. And that's what I've realized plenty of times. That's really what Battle of the Bands are.
Wait,
Yo,
they already
Aaron.
had a set winner?
They're usually set up by the promoter to promote a headliner band to get people to check out that band, and they're already set to win. So people want to check out that band even more that came because of all these other bands that were smaller.
What if they were just like absolute shit? They would still just win?
Seen it plenty of times.
Wow.
You know what I've always
Really?
learned? Well, you know what I've always learned before too is like you can shred a shitload, but if you're not good at promoting yourself, you're not going to go anywhere.
Oh, I totally. Yeah, that makes total.
So that's
I
a
mean-
big thing too. But yeah, I've seen it plenty of times where like an amazing band will not win, and some other like I don't know.
It's all about those marketing schemes, boys.
Yeah, this man, when we first started, he used to go over to Coffee Rush. Well, I think he only did it a couple times, maybe once or twice. But he would go to Coffee Rush and like just get some coffee and chill, and he'd go and talk to people. And I remember him telling me that he'd be like, "Yeah, so I actually got a couple people to check us out." I'm like, "Wow, you really went over to Coffee Rush and started promoting us?" Like,
Yeah, I just
that's-
interrupt them while they're doing their homework and stuff.
You got to do
I
that.
mean, I respect the grind.
Was that the day that we were at Coffee Rush and we were about to go practice?
It was probably no. I think that was a different day.
Oh, okay.
That was when we were just practicing. I went with my other friends, and I would just go up to them and just ask them. Like, this was like when we got our logos back, and I was just like showing them, "Oh, you like this? Does this look pretty good? Does this color look good?" And I show them different stuff, and they'll be like, "I like that one." And I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And I'll hit them up with all our links and stuff, and introduce them and be funny and do stupid things in front of them. So
Hell yeah.
That's the beautiful part of this band. Like Jacob is like the biggest extrovert out of the three of us,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm really good at social media, so
Definitely
I
need that.
Yeah.
do that
Definitely.
stuff.
and
so
I organize everything on the back end.
And I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
pretty
forgive
much.
me. Who does the vocals in the band?
I do.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
nice. Okay,
Yep.
dope. Hell yeah, man.
The man with the dreads.
yep.
Yep.
So wait, what is you guitar? Obviously, drums, and then you just do vocals.
Yep.
Okay, who's doing bass?
Bass, we have our
The
good buddy.
computer.
Okay, yeah. Hey, that happens. And you can get away with it nowadays.
No.
Yeah,
People don't realize.
well, we have Robert as our live bassist.
Yeah.
We agreed. We have an agreement, and when we do get live shows going, he will play bass for us live.
But you do plan to use backtracks, right?
Like
I
back.
was-
So yes, we do. We already have it set
Do
up
it,
right
yeah,
now.
dude, please,
but
yeah.
but we do want Robert to play with us.
Yeah. But
So-
still, like, have some layers going on or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I've
People need to get used to it, man. Like, I used to be so against it back in the day, but dude, it's entertainment, man. You need to present that huge element that people are looking for.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
And what's also funny is that I've written all of the bass tracks and so far all of our songs.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I love that.
Did
shit.
you write? Wait, for Force Emotions, did you write bass too?
Well, are we talking just Forsaken Scum or our side projects?
Obviously Forsaken Scum. Did I write anything?
I did the bass for my side projects,
Okay.
except for Intoxication. I think you did that.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't honestly at this point I don't remember.
Yeah,
I want to backtrack real quick to a quick topic just to
What the
elaborate
fuck?
on it. Because Aaron was talking about how the backing tracks.
Yeah.
You know, that's something I always thought was a big thing, but you would get those like really stubborn like elitist type people that would say, "Oh, this guitar player is playing with the backtrack" or something like that. And it's like, what's wrong with that? Because like honestly, it's a performance. It's a show. You're going out to see a show.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, you're still gonna get the musicianship, but there's gonna be some other stuff in there to make the show stand out and give the listeners something to, walk away with.
Yeah.
So I always thought backing tracks was something special.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And on
yeah.
top of that, we only have one guitarist in this band. So obviously if we wanted to do some sort of like, layering with the guitars, Jacob can't do that just on his own.
You don't know.
Well, you could.
Well, typically, all right.
I know, I can't
I'm not doubting your skill.
I would have to have 4 arms, Corey.
No, you could easily, because I used to do loop pedals, and that's why I was so prideful about that and like so against backtracks, because I used to do that. I'd have a keyboard and a guitar plugged in, but it's a whole nother writing style. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Russian Circles. It's a band it's an instrumental band that uses loop pedals. But the songs are really stretched out, and I remember first listening to them, and I was like, wow, this is kind of repetitive. And then it made sense later when I saw them live. I was like, oh, shit, there's a loop pedal. So it's a whole nother appreciation. But the point of the matter is like it's a different writing style, and that's why I was so, like, prideful about, like, oh, no, you need to do it live. But you're right, Eddie. Like, it's you're presenting something to people that are looking for entertainment. They're paying money for something. And besides that, like, music's repetitive. Like I said, when I first heard Russian Circles, I was like, man, this is really repetitive. So yeah, you're looking for something solid with layers, especially nowadays, dude. People are just so used to it.
Yeah, especially like, I mean, it's kind of funny when I was like, I remember when I was back in As Thick as Thieves and we were recording with Hiram. Like, this was years ago. And kind of like looking back on those sessions, right? He'd like single out like certain portions, but then I'd also listen and hear like some just like backing shit like under everything. And as I don't want to say simple, but compared to like what we're writing right now, it's a lot simpler, but they're a lot more layered. So it's really interesting how many layers of noise basically how thick they make everything nowadays. Yeah. It's very crazy, and you can't even hear half the shit now, like especially in the MP3.
You think Hiram listens to this?
No.
Okay, yeah, dude, I don't know about that guy, man. Is he cool? Is he cool?
We throwing shade here.
Yeah, is he cool?
For despair, I'm gonna opt out of. I'm gonna opt out of this one.
Well, I'll tell you my story and experience with Hiram.
This is all Aaron, by the way. Forsaken Scum has nothing to do with this.
Here. Spilling some tea was my experience with Hiram. But yeah, he added me on Facebook.
Okay.
And I just felt like, I was, for like probably a year, and he never interacted with anything I did. I plenty interacted with stuff that he did.
All right.
And I just felt like a constant number. And just the things that he posts, he just feels really self-centered with shit. But you don't have to answer that. Yeah. But he seems really self-centered with some stuff. So I just finally like deleted him. I was like, And he messaged me like after like 3 months after I deleted him. And he was just like, oh, I was going to ask you to jam, but it looks like you deleted me. We're not cool. Or something like, just something really salty like that. And I was like, and I explained to him, I was like, dude, well, I just kind of felt like a number on your list. And if you want to be cool, I'll be cool with you, man. But it just kind of seemed like that.
I don't even know who this guy is. So
Hiram, do you want to come in?
Do you want to defend yourself?
He's a big producer here, and he's doing really well for himself.
Yeah, he's doing very well for himself. He's working with Jared. I guess
Jared Dines.
Jared Dines. Like, he's been doing videos with Jared
doing
Dines.
Plenty of stuff on it. He's an amazing producer.
Oh,
here.
I know
he's
who you're
amazing.
talking about.
Yeah,
At first, I wasn't sure either.
I'm not trying to throw any shade on his professional work. It seems like he does.
He does very, very good
amazing,
work.
great mixes. He has a lot of really great clients under his belt. So yeah, more power to him in that sense. But in my experience, he just seemed really kind of full of himself, and I hate that attitude.
Well, he is a very interesting personality type. I'm not gonna go into it, but in my experience, it's been difficult working with him. Once again, his work is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Like I will admit that all fucking day.
Yeah.
But like I said, he's just got one of those personalities, man, that just doesn't seem to mesh with a
maybe
lot of people.
Maybe
and
that's
certain
what it is.
people.
And
that's it.
I've heard that a lot with successful people that they're assholes and bitches. Martha Stewart. Conan O'Brien. All these people that I look up to. Martha Stewart, do you want to?
Martha, would you like to defend yourself?
Martha Stewart, can you fold my towels, please?
It's like what if Martha Stewart's listening to our podcast? Then she writes into us like,
What
wow,
if?
These
What
motherfucking
if?
N-words are
Martha
coming in.
Stewart's listening to us.
See, that's the thing with me. I'm already an asshole, so I'm already getting. If I was to become successful, I'm already preset for it. Everyone knows how I am.
Attitude. Yeah, but
I don't think anybody really thinks you're an asshole. They think you're an asshole as a
I
meme.
think you're an asshole.
Like
Yeah,
as
Corey
a meme.
does.
but
I
as
think you're a
meme,
fucking asshole.
That's because I.
it happened.
You cover it by being a meme. You're like, this is me joking, but I'm not joking. I'm just an asshole.
People will catch on. Like first thing I tell people, I'm like, you're either gonna really like me or you're gonna really hate me. Like,
No, that's cool. Yeah,
See, the thing is, for me, it's like both. Because sometimes I'm like, all right, I really fucking like this guy. Other days, I'm just like,
Well, you live with me, so
I know, but and then some days I'm just like, I really want to chuck this fucking beer at this guy.
and I would drink it proudly.
Yeah, it depends if you meet when I'm drinking. Like if I'm like super drunk, then I'll probably be like really arrogant and assholey. But I usually like to make people feel comfortable at first before I break out any masturbation or.
No, Jacob does that right off the bat.
Yep.
He's like, let me get this out of the way.
He's just like,
This is how I
just get
really
up.
am.
Yeah, the
Legs
first time I
wide.
met his friend, your friend. I don't know if we can drop names, but
Oh, let's bring him in.
good old. Yeah, we can say it. He's our friend, Scott.
Oh, Scott?
Yeah,
okay.
the first
yeah,
thing
yeah.
I did, I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, Scott, I don't know this guy." I'm like, "I heard you got a cute cock,"
Nice.
and he's just like, "Yeah, man." He's just like, we just introduced each other right
Nice.
after that.
Yeah, that's always
Wait a
good.
minute. I thought that was Garen.
No, Garen's the one that surprised me by showing me his Letterkenny tattoo on his ass,
Nice.
and I was like, "Dude, yeah, show me that."
Oh, I still need to get
How
that,
deep
though.
on the ass we talking?
Just
Like,
on the cheek.
Like right on the cheek, and
Okay, nice.
actually, I'm due to still get it. And it's funny because the dude who did his ass tat is doing my sleeve.
nice. Same needle? Same needle? Or?
No, Jesus Christ,
Same
no.
needle.
Yeah.
God, I hope
He's like,
not.
"This hasn't been cleaned yet."
Yeah, this is-
I've been waiting for this special day to use it on you, Corey.
we call this ass transfer.
Oh my God, that's called ass to wrist. Jesus
that's
Christ.
So
But
this
yeah,
is good. This is
So yeah, speaking of being comfortable, Aaron, what's your favorite porn star?
favorite porn star. Ooh. Should I go classic or
Well-
unnamed bullshit going on nowadays?
Like, you give me a classic.
like-
give me.
top 2.
obviously I'm a Jenna Jameson era type of person.
Shit. I don't know that name.
Okay.
That was my era. You don't
no,
know Jenna
no throwing
Jameson?
shade, but old head. Okay,
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm older.
I don't know that name either.
That's
so.
also the.
Well, you don't know any of them.
Yeah,
Jenna
I mean-
Jameson is one of those is like the biggest porn star basically of all time at this point because she basically has her own figure like those like wax museums.
Yeah.
She has her.
Yeah, she
Really?
has her
That's
own wax
crazy.
figurine at wax
Yeah.
museums.
Wait,
Real shit.
Can we throw out ages real quick? I'm 33.
Okay,
I'm 22.
27.
24.
Jesus, man, you're 22, bro.
Yeah, I'll be 23
He looks.
in June.
He looks
I'm
older
11
than me.
years older than this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He used to be in my balls.
Dude, how the fuck do you think Dude, how the fuck do you think I feel? Shit.
That's crazy. No, sometimes I do feel old. You know, I used to serve a lot, and that's when I felt really old. When I talk about masturbation and Jenna Jameson.
That's why you feel old, because
Because I talk about Jenna Jameson. and
Oh, okay.
people like
While
you would be
serving
Like,
at Kabuki?
yeah, I'd be like, go up to people. You like, would you like sushi or would you like to talk about Jenna Jameson?
oh, okay. See, that's a server I would like to meet. Like,
Did you want to talk about the Jenna Jameson special today?
I'll be like, I want both.
But yeah, I'm a classic.
It also comes with a kid's meal.
Because now, I mean, nowadays, are there porn stars or is it just random videos that people find?
It's TikTok bitches now. It's funny
Yeah,
as hell.
That's called underage.
No, they're
are
not
there por-
underage. They are actual porn stars.
but give-
Can confirm.
Give me your perspective. Are there younger porn stars that
There-
you know by name?
Younger porn stars. I mean, I don't want to go through
Nowadays, modern porn stars, I guess, just to say, not younger.
modern porn stars. I mean, what? Asa Akira.
See, I've
Well,
never
she's
heard
not
of this.
that.
Well, she's like she's still like she's on the cusp.
Like one of my favorites was Lucy Wilde.
I haven't seen
And
her.
she has massive tits. Let me tell you.
You're a
And
titty
she's
guy.
about the same age
Oh,
as me.
you're a
you're a
tits
tit- you're a
guy.
tit
You're a
guy.
tits
yeah,
guy.
I'm
but
a
I also
titty
like
guy.
my fair share of ass too.
I mean, you need both, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely a titty guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an ass guy.
I could suck on my fiance's tits forever, honestly.
Just suck on them forever.
On it forever. I could go to sleep that way. I tell her that all the fucking time.
So it's not even a sexual thing anymore. It's just
Fiance, do you want to come?
wow. We have a lot of people defending themselves today. We have a whole line down there.
They're just waiting.
Wait, isn't your fiance downstairs?
That would be fucking amazing. She's just waiting calmly with her purse.
Just
She's
sitting
just
at
like-
the table.
Do you want me to come upstairs now?
Is that how she sounds?
Wait, your fiance isn't Asian?
That didn't sound Asian to me, boy.
What did it sound like to you?
I have no idea, but it didn't sound Asian.
She's Filipino. That was my best Filipino accent.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't sound like that.
I was gonna say Mexican, but
Do you want me to come out? Oh man. That was great. Well,
Anyway, so yeah, no, I mean, I actually that's fucking weird. Like I played in a band with you. I've never met your fiance. That's fucking weird.
dude, yeah, we've been together for 8 years now, man.
I didn't even know you had one. I thought you were single for the longest
Oh
time.
no, yeah, she's really not into social media.
You just kind of
so-
hide her in the
She's
corner.
not into social media, so
Oh.
I don't like tag her or anything, or like she doesn't.
I get it. You're too embarrassed. It's okay.
Yeah.
Would you like? You want to defend yourself again?
Do you want me to come up?
That was great. I don't know where that came from, and I was like, "Is that what she sounds like?" Is it exactly verbatim like
suck
that?
your dick now? Yeah, that's how it usually goes when I come home. Should I cook dinner or suck dick?
Do you like scream at her? Like, do you
I
get
was
like?
like, no!
You're like-
Let me smoke weed first.
And you just come back, you're just like, suck dick.
Yeah, and then I come back all chill and like, all right,
You're
yes,
like-
you can suck dick now.
Did you say you can suck dick as she's telling you that? Like,
Yeah, I mock her a little bit.
no, I thought you meant like she was. Never mind. I thought you meant she was telling you to suck her dick.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's not one of those. No. we're
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah. I was thinking about that for a second.
You're not into
but-
trannies then?
No, I was considering it for a long time.
Really?
You know, when I was fishing through the Philippines for a fiance.
Specifically that area?
It's hard to miss them, honestly.
Oh, okay. Just go on
yeah. Just,
FilipinoGirls.com.
Man, I hope you
Come on,
guys
man,
don't have
I'm also part
I hope you guys
Filipino.
have
Don't
a
insult
huge
me like that.
Filipino audience.
He must have clicked on the ad on Pornhub where it says hot Filipino girls in your area.
Yeah, something about Princess Filipinos or something like that. I was like, yeah, I gotta.
It's like Disney princesses.
Yeah, scoop these ones up. Me like it.
Just picked her up on FilipinoFanboys.com.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down, dude. 69s,
Corey would know that website.
69s would be insane.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Like standing upright.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
69.
You jump into the titty fuck for a second and then go back to the.
Just spin her around a couple times, use her like a staff.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude, I like this.
Yeah?
This is good.
This is the most.
I feel like I'm free falling. Like
That's good.
Free
Yeah.
falling.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, anyone we want to have on here, we always want to make sure that they can just, like I said, just release yourself, say whatever, talk about your penis if you got to.
Dude,
You know?
my
Talk
penis
about
has been good lately.
How do
Like
you
I said,
check
I got
on
a
that?
fiance, so it feels pretty great. We got a house.
Yeah.
We got rooms to fuck in.
Like multiple rooms?
We do.
You don't just fucking one
We
room?
got a stand-up shower. That's pretty nice to fuck in. We got a...
Do you ever disobey the stand-up shower by sitting and fucking?
There's actually a really small seat to sit in, so it's
Okay.
super uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. It's probably like the seat I'm sitting in.
But would you?
That's not my fault.
But would you be able to fuck in that seat?
Well, we can figure it out. Like, I mean,
Fucking figure it out.
the sky's the limit.
I mean, I've done that before.
Fucked in this seat?
Yeah.
That's nice to know.
Just like your mountain. Just like your mountain.
So, shut the fuck up. Aaron doesn't need to know this stuff.
Thanks for joining us for this lovely episode of SKUMCAST. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode as well as like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all of our content. Thank you for listening, you scumbags.